So, welcome back. I look like the Michelin tire man with my fat arms. It's okay. Welcome back to another day of 31 Days of Halloween. This video did not go where I wanted it to. I couldn't find a shirt like I was wanting, but that's okay. No matter. Today we turned ourselves into Chucky from Child's Play. If you watched last year, I used to have a Chucky t-shirt and I can't find it anywhere, so we just went with the tank top. This is actually really easy to do. I pretty much 99% of this is all just eyeshadow and eyeliner that you would have sitting at home. The only thing you might want to consider getting is this Mayron palette. I bought mine off of Amazon last year for like 30 bucks. It's just 8 watercolors, water activated body paints. I just went over the very center of my cuts with the red just to deepen them, give them a little more depth, and I threw some on my eyebrow. But other than that, you can do all of this stuff you have at home. I was trying to make an angry eyebrow over here that wasn't cut off and it looks kind of crazy, but this was super easy to do, nothing outstandingly hard. I overdrew my lips like I'm Bama. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You'll be seeing this kind of situation later on in the month, but I hope you guys liked the video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up down below if you did, and consider subscribing to my channel. I am doing a giveaway at 500 subscribers, but if we hit that in October, then I will put a video up about my giveaway in November. Also, sorry if there's background noise. It's hot as hell in my room, so I have my fan on. But without further ado, let me stop rambling and we'll get on into the video, guys. Okay, so kind of cut off the beginning of it, but I'm just starting off this video by putting down a base of foundation. You can just use your normal shade. It doesn't have to be pale. Do you, boo-boo? So once you have your foundation on, I'm just taking a little bit of contour from Wet n Wild. This is just one of their cream contour sticks. And I'm going to contour my face like I normally would. Nothing special. You can pretty much just do your normal face makeup for this video. Can't forget the concealer. Once again, pretty much just your everyday normal base foundation routine moment happening here. So now that our foundation is done, I'm just going to take any bright red eyeshadow. I'm just using mine from Jeffree Star's Conspiracy palette. Do not have to use that by any means. I'm just taking this on a regular eyeshadow brush and I'm just starting to map out where I want my cuts to be. I do have a reference picture sitting beside me on my iPad that I'm kind of looking at, and I'm just kind of going off of that. They don't have to be exactly correct. Just mapping out some scratches and cuts. I know I just said that it doesn't have to be exact to the picture, but I was just referencing it, and in all of the pictures I saw, Chucky's right eye is kind of missing the doll skin. The skin off of it, I guess. So I'm kind of creating a triangle shape over my eye, just one of them, and just shading it in red. On the other eye, however, I just kind of cut out my crease a little bit because we're just going to put some eyeshadow on that one to make kind of like a glam look situation. So once you have mapped out all of your cuts with a bright red eyeshadow, I'm going in with a very dark purple, maroon, burgundy shade. And I'm pretty much just going over all of those little outlines of the cuts I've made and deepening everything up and adding more depth to all of the cuts. Now I'm going in with a black eyeshadow on my not cut up eye, and I'm just kind of filling out the lid of it and creating a darker smoky eye over there. Once again, you don't have to go completely off of a reference picture because I'm pretty sure Chucky doesn't wear glam makeup, but it's okay. On my not cut eye, I'm tightlining with red eyeliner, and on my cut up eye, I'm going in with a red color stick. It's like an eyeliner cream pencil situation from Wet n Wild. And then we're just doing a healthy coat of mascara on both eyeballs because I have blonde eyelashes and I just needed them to not stick out so much. Now we're going to go in with a white liquid eyeliner from NYX. If you have water activated like body paint or alcohol paints or anything like that, you could definitely just use those. I just had this liquid eyeliner beside me, so I'm going through and I'm adding like little staples, stitches, little curved lines over all of those cuts. I am skipping my actual eyelid, but I'm going through, some are lines, some are curved, some are X's. Just go through and mark your stitches. Randomly forgot that my lips were still naked. I'm just going in with a dark maroon shade. Definitely ended up overlining my lips to the max. Didn't really plan that, just kind of happened. You can do a nude, you can do a dark, you can do a black, you can do whatever you want to do. Once that's done, I'm going in with a silver eyeshadow. There's one in the Conspiracy palette. They sell them at the drugstore. You can do whatever you want to do. You can really just use this like gray if you wanted to. I'm just going over all of that white eyeliner with it to create a sheen and make it look like staples and stitches and fun things. Totally optional, it just kind of amps up the look a little bit. I'm going in with a tan, like light brown contour moment, and I'm just going underneath all of the white/silver lines we've made and underneath my cuts and just kind of shading them in to make them look a little more detailed and 3D. I'm going in with the black eyeshadow that I used on my other eye very lightly and just kind of shading out where my skin is missing and just making everything a little darker and doing my final tweaks. One of those final tweaks being I finally broke down and got out my Mayron Paradise paints. They're just water activated body paints, and I'm taking the red out of my palette and mixing a little bit of black with it and going down the center of all of my cuts just to add a little more depth and make them look a little more detailed and realistic. You don't have to do this step. You could use a darker eyeshadow. Totally not necessary to have the paints for this look. My final detail was to make my eyebrows red. In my reference picture, Chucky doesn't really have a lot of glam eyebrow going on. He just randomly has little sprigs. But I'm trying to make my eyebrow look a little angry, at least on the side that it's not cut off of. You don't really have to do that either. You could cover them if you really wanted to. Final step is to take some light pink eyeshadow and pack it on under your eye bag to make it look even more dark, I guess. And that is it for this video. I hope you guys like it. I will see you all tomorrow.